Hello everyone, my name is Mehul Jain and I'm a real estate developer who transforms vision into reality. And I've completed my postgrad from Queen Mary University, London, which is among top 100 universities in the world. Now, in today's time, there are two kind of people. One who let their life and attention controlled by others, and one who are indistractable. These are only handful of people and are quite successful one. So today I'm gonna be talking about how to be in charge of your life and attention to be an indistractable personality. Before that, I want to explain you what is traction, what is distraction. Traction is a Latin word which means pull. So anything which pulls you towards your goals and values is traction, guys. And whatever which pulls you away from your goals and values is distraction. Now I will give you 4 strategies to be an indistractable personality. Number 1 strategy is to master your internal triggers. Now, whenever we talk about distraction, which terminology comes into our mind? It's technology. Most of us think that technology is the major source of distraction. But I tell you guys, these objects, these things are the proximate causes of distraction. Person's actions are the main cause, the root cause of distraction. I will give you a wonderful example which will make you understand. We all have played 8-ball pool game, or at least we know about it, what it is. In that there is a cue, white ball cue and colored balls. Now who is responsible for putting that colored balls into the pocket? Is it white ball cue or player's actions? Player's actions. Distraction originates from discomfort. Discomfort originates from negative emotion. These negative emotions can be anything, either boredom, stillness, loneliness, stress, anxiety, can be anything. You need to go to the root cause of that distraction and you should reflect it with your values and goals. Then only you will be able to solve it. And once you have solved it, you have mastered your internal trigger. Now I've talked about strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 is to make some time for traction. Traction, like I said, is something which pulls you towards your goals and values. Now, you would be like, Mehul, we work a lot and we have lots of things on our plate, and I want to work out, I want to read a book, I want to communicate efficiently, but like I don't get a time, I'm mostly distracted. I tell you guys, how you can call something a distraction when you don't even know what it is distracting you from. By that I mean you need to time box your day, weeks, months and years. Now I give you a friendly advice how to do that. Between each and another task, you need to give yourself space to breathe. My personal example is that I wake up at 6 o'clock. I have to read book at 7 o'clock. I complete my chores from 6 to 7 and meditate by the 7 o'clock, so that when I read book, I'm undisturbed and indistracted while I'm reading a book. From 7 to 7:45, I complete reading my book. Now I have my gym session planned at 8 o'clock. Now, why I've given 15 minutes? Because I'm accounting my changing clothes time and traffic to reach to the gym by 8 o'clock, so that I can start my gym session at 8 o'clock sharp. From 8 to 9:30 I complete my gym session. Now I come over here at 10:30 for my one-on-one training with Shrikant sir. Shrikant sir told me that Mehul, you can come at 10 o'clock as well. And it would have been really fascinating for me that yeah, I would have made most of my day by saving that half an hour. But I tell you guys, it would have been practically impossible for me, because I have to shower, I have to have a breakfast, and I have to come over here. I have to take traffic into the account as well. That's why I've given myself 1 hour. Why? Because I need space to breathe. Your day should feel more like a day than a task to you. Now I've talked about strategy number 1, master internal triggers, make some time for traction. Now let's hack external triggers, guys. There are 2 sources of distraction. One is internal trigger, which we have talked about, and second is external triggers. What these external triggers can be: a phone call, a social media notification, an email, a WhatsApp notification, can be anything. I explain you how social media works with our mind because social media is the prominent cause of distraction right now. This is a hook model. I've explained you there are two triggers, internal and external. Now, suppose we are working and we are concentrating on our work. An Instagram notification pops up. What it is? It's an external trigger. Now, whether you will open that notification or not. If you don't open it, the cycle breaks. But if you open it at the same time, the cycle moves on. You take an action. Now, why do we take an action? Because in our mind, we want variable rewards. What this can be, I will explain you. 99.9% of the time, we know the information which we are seeking might not be useful for us. But what if that 0.01% of the time that information is useful for us? That's why we open it. We like it, we comment it, or we do whatever, and we get distracted. That's how it really works, guys. Now, what do we do after that? We either reply, we like it, or we send it to other, and the cycle goes on. Now, how to hack these external triggers, guys? It's really simple, and you just need to use your common sense. If you want fewer emails, send fewer emails, guys. If you want fewer phone calls, call fewer people. If you think social media is distracting you, delete social media from your phone, guys. You don't need it. What I've personally done, that I have installed the social media in my other phone, which is kept at home only. So whenever I go at home for resting purposes, then only I use social media as my recreational time. Now I've talked about all three strategies. I will be talking about fourth strategy, and this fourth strategy cannot be implied by without incorporating other three strategies. This is imposing penalties on your distraction. These penalties can be anything: effort penalty or price penalty. In effort penalty, suppose you got distracted for 5 minutes. Now you have to do 5 push-ups or run 100 meters, whatever it can be. In price penalty, you can put a price tag on your distraction. Like suppose you got distracted for 10 minutes. You need to put 100 rupees into your savings from your expenditure of 500 rupees, whichever suits you. Now I give you a subcategory of this strategy is to make pact with your identity. Now, Mehul goes to the gym at 8 o'clock and Mehul has to go to the gym at 8 o'clock. Which looks more empowering to you? Which looks more into my routine than a task? Mehul goes to the gym at 8 o'clock. You need to make a pact with your identity that this habit is one of my identity and I don't want to get rid of it. And trust me, guys, when you link your identity with the positive habit, then you don't want to go back to it. These are all the 4 strategies. And before I leave, I want to ask you all a question. Which strategy you gonna be implying first, and how you will incorporate all these other 4 strategies to be an indistractable personality? That would be all. Wishing you indistractable life in this distractible world. My name is Mehul Jain, signing off for the day.